just hope the stream does pop up very shortly because I'm really... There we go, we are live and ready to go. So, welcome today to the FRL round 5 here for season F2 season 13 for the Monaco Grand Prix. My name is Luke. I'll be taking through the action today. I'll be joined by absolutely nobody apart from a bottle of Smirnoff Ice. And that is all. Yeah, not many drivers in today, unfortunately. Very typical when it comes to Monaco, and we are very low on numbers. So hopefully we can make do with what we've got and see who's going to take it out on top here today for the Monaco Grand Prix. Possibly we last for quite a while. Who knows? Just this race, yeah. But I think we've confirmed 10 drivers, and I swear if all 10 do not turn up, I might be crying by the end of this stream. But, go through the championship order. Just having a quick look, see here. They've not been updated. I won't be going through the championship order because it hasn't been updated. Niels. So that is that's mint. It's mint. Yeah, we've but we're here for the Monaco Grand Prix, so quick lap of the track here, so I'll quickly because there are loads of cool names to remember, and I really can't bother to just memorize them all. So, yep, there we go. But it'll be 19 corners making up the shortlist distance track on the calendar. The only track under the 3 kilometer regulation. Here today, as it does take up most of the trip defense balance. Don't expect a load of overtaking it, so it's the most important pole position of the calendar. But going from the start finish straight onwards, first corner running to centre vault. Don't forget the pit lane runs from the inside of that corner as well, so we could see a bit of an undercut there. Hopefully no collisions through turn 1. Up into turn 2, Beau Rivage onto Mazanet into AK turn 3, Casino turn 4. As the right-hander, easy to lose the carve out and also easy to hit the wall on your turn in before we go into Mirabeau, turn 5, into the slowest corner on the F1 calendar, the hairpin, the car park basically, of turn 6, aka known as the Grand Hotel hairpin. Back into Mirabeau of turn 7, round into Portier turn 8, into turn 9, into the little kink of 9, in under the tunnel, into a nouveau chicane of 11 and 12, into the back, into 10 and 11, not 10 and 12 there, to back, turn 12 there, one of the faster corners on the circuit, as we go into Louis Chiron, aka 13, into Pool, through 14, 15, 16 there, easy to lose a car, easy to crash out there, especially in qualifying when pushing the limits. Up to the Razgas we go, 17, up to Anthony Nose, 18, 19, and onto your one and only Diarra straight for this race. But the drivers that are joining the lobby now, I think we will have all 10 thankfully turn up. But yeah. Guarantee this is going to be a ball first. Don't forget we are also live tomorrow for the Tier 1 Monaco Grand Prix alongside with Stephen and Bullboy will commentate over that. Whether that one goes ahead or not will be another question. It should go ahead if this one goes ahead. And if it doesn't, I'll be pretty annoyed. Huzzah, does Van Dongen want to join the comms box with me? Oh, that's very kind of him. Oh. But as we got Jojo Logo in the chat saying hi, welcome into today's stream. Oops, I'll just... As we will get the thing out quickly. But we'll get underway here. So still, I think we're in a night race as well, so that'll be cool to see. Hopefully we do just get some finishers. I just want to see people finish this race. So I could have been nice and gash today and fucking mint. Anyway. Pardon me, I mean, can't you tell, I'm just like, blah. You know, I try and stay positive, but that's just called delusion. Even with the shabby carnage, I hope not, I really hope not, because I just want to see people finish this race. Actually, yeah, I want carnage. If there's carnage, I'm going home. I'm already home, but I'm going home again. I'm going outside just to come back in. So yeah, 10 drivers here today, and it will be, I think, the Ferrari of O'Steven out first. No, don't tell me. It's Ball Boy out first. Oh, you are kidding me. Phil, tell me you're lying. Tell me you're lying, please. Please tell me you're lying. Have we actually got a wet race? Have we actually got? Is this what we've come to now? We have a wet race. Oh, I'm actually gonna cry here. That mirror, look, right in front of me, looks really good to put my head through right now. But we are running ball with the 3-time world champion here in FRL, Mr. Ballboy here. Might get away with it. If there is rain, I'm going to shoot someone. I played that game before. Yeah, it's a fun game. when Cody's decided to make it worthwhile. But I'm going to quickly hide all this, and we are going to get this up for you guys, because I am going to try something for you guys here. It's going to be something I'm trialling, and we're going to have the telemetry up. But we're going to ride on board with Bullboy for the first lap here in Monaco for the qualifying session of F2, and up into Sandbot we go. Bullboy decided to go into the third gear there, hitting the wall there, so that could have damaged his wing as we go through Beau Rivage and up into Massenet we go. Turn 3, doesn't hook it up beautifully, and he's very, very careful going through Casino. But now heavy on the brakes here, down to Mirabeau, up into the hairpin now, and Bullboy is sailing away from the apex. And off we go now into Poitiers, up into the tunnel now, the only place where the rain will not affect us if it was to hit here in Monaco. On the run now into the Nouveau Chicane, off we go, here comes Bullboy down, up into the back now, and what can he do? And you're meant to accelerate through to back, mate. This is, as Jojo says, he's going to download that game. Rackler's crashed! Wait, what's happened there? Rackler's in the wall! Okay, this race might be spicy now. I know Rackler's a bit of a Monaco master, but up to the line we go. It's a 13.9 there for Bullboy. I'm pretty sure that could be toppled. What's Rackler doing? Oh, is he on quali ban or something? Oh, okay. Leslie goes fastest overall, followed by Michael Van Dongen. Next up will be the McLaren, I think, of Scar. The F3 champion, world champion in Season 8. What can he do? Second fastest for the Papaya car. And following up will be Mr. O'Steven. A bit of a Monaco master, I like to call him here today. He's going to come through the Razgas into Antonino's. What can he do? As the DRS is now wide open, O'Steven to the line, goes ahead of his teammate into 4th fastest at the moment. I think next up, Michael F1, he's invalidated, so it's going to be JB, another world champion as well. We to be fair, throughout the group, we do have a lot of world champions here today, as JB decides that wall riding would be a better option than risking it. Number 20, is that a 26 or a 28? I can't tell with JB's car number. It's a 26, so now I'm really hoping JB wins. That's my bloody race number of a cheeky bugger. But we're right on board with Michael F1, who is on a lap here. And he is purple in that first sector, so what can Michael do? Down into the hairpin we go, and he's holding on quite well here. He's not hit the wall yet. As he's now flying down through the tunnel here. I wonder why Rackler has retired. Is he just wanting to do a Leicester first? Who knows? I'm gonna have a look at this. Is there any quali bands? I don't think so. But here comes Michael, purple in that middle sector now. Could Michael be an outside contender for pole position here? The Williams cars are looking very feisty here in F2. As of late, obviously Cassidy taking the win in the third round at Cota. Michael, I think, no, and Cassidy also getting onto the podium. Michael F1, what is? Michael has turned up here. Nice to see. Welcome back, Michael. He's the second clear of the Aston Martin in second. Next up will be Sen to cross the line here. The Red Bull, what can he do? 9, 10. And he's done a 10.9, so he's going to take a provisional pole. And I think JB's going out for his outlap here, so we'll find on board with him. He's the next one to cross to start his lap. And that's why I do hate having 10, because oh my god, it gets boring after the whole. As JB has decided to park. Has Mr. Van Dogger decided to hit the wall? I think he nearly went into the wall. Wow. Okay. But I think next to, start the lap will be JB. So we're on a wall with the McLaren. Here, as he comes through to back into the swimming, now coming through swimming pool here. What will the McLaren be able to do here in the streets of Monaco? And we'll run on board with him. We go into Sandevot here, the McLaren. Looking quite racy at the moment here, but the ERS now draining out of that car here as we go through Beau Rivage into Massenet now. And doesn't hook it up as much to the wall as he can, but we go through Casino here. Bit tentative on steering there and loses a little bit of time as we go through Mirabeau now. Up into the hairpin here. And it's full steering lock here for the McLaren to get around this hairpin as we now go down towards why did I say Poir? It's really Portier. As we go through the tunnel now, up on the run into the Nouveau chicane to 10, spots his braking point into first gear. That is interesting to say the least. Whatever works for him though. We go through the back now, and he's in fourth gear, so I think he's going a little bit too low on the gears at the moment. But JB, what can he do as we go? As we go across the line here, as we go for Antino's, what can he do here today? And it's a 13.0, so just behind his teammate, but ahead of the two Scuderias. Speaking of which, one of the Scuderias is behind here, and it is Mr. Ballboy. As he comes up to the line, what can he do? 6th fastest for them Ferrari. Next up will be Aston Martin, I think. Van Dongen does improve, but not by enough to improve his starting position, so it'll be the McLaren of Scar next. To cross the line, what can he do? 3rd fastest there. Ooh, a bit tentative there with Scar. With Sem, my apologies there, as now it's O'Stevens' turn to improve on his lap time. The 2nd Ferrari close to the walls there as he decides to take off on the exit curb. 6th fastest. Next up will be, I think, through here, absolutely nobody. I'll see if anyone's improving. JB's not improving, Bullboy's not improving, Steven isn't going to be improving, I don't think. Van Dongen, is he improving? Let's ride on board with Van Dongen and see what he's to do. Is he pushing or? Yeah, no, not improving. Scar isn't. So Michael F1 will ride on with the Williams here, as he's heavy on the brakes into the hairpin now. And round we go into the into Portier, up into the tunnel we go. And the engine screams out through the tunnel here, echoing, rappelling off the walls. Not wanting to be as Michael now going through the Nouveau chicane. What can he do as he's now on the run into the back we go. Michael, what is he able to do right now? He is improving as he does cut the corner at the swimming pool. So next up will be the RB19. It'll be Sen up next. The man already on provisional pole. He wants to secure this provisional pole position already. As the Red Bull, is he improving in the first sector? No, he's not. He is down on his time by 800ths of a second. So can he find the time through sector 2 or 3 here as we go around the hairpin now? And the Red Bull, what can he muster up here as we go into the tunnel now? I'm going to open that bloody alcohol in a minute. I've just noticed how close Scar and Michael have been so far there. Fair play to them two. They're really close at the moment, but not close enough currently to the man in provisional pole at the moment, who is not improving on his lap time here at the moment. As he has a bit of a wiggle out of the swimming pool. He's probably got all the time in the world in his final sector. Otherwise he would have probably pitted. Up to the line, what can Sen do? Sen to the line, doesn't improve. So next up will be Leslie, the Alpha Tauri. And he is improving by about 0.4 of a second. So looking at this, he could actually jump. As Max says, I would even beat this on my pal. Mate, let me drive. Oh, Leslie Leslie, you're not meant to do that, you cheeky bugger. He's tried to wall ride. He's tried to do the Chastain move in Nashville to ride the barrier, and yeah, the consequence of that is he's got to come into the pits. As Ivan says, hi, ahoy, welcome in today. As I think Sen, is he still pushing or not? He is pushing. He's hit the wall there, so he's not going to improve on that lap time. I genuinely think. I think if you put me on this grid right now, for this lap, I put myself about fourth. To be fair, I think I could hook up to be around fourth. Unless Michael Van Dongen's got something to say about it as he comes out into Beau Rivage we go. I think ahead though is JB, who is on a lap at the moment, 3 tenths up in the first sector. He's trying to make me eat my words. He's 3 seconds off provisional pole at the moment. So could JB possibly find 3 seconds throughout a lap here in Monaco? As here we go. Down into the back. What is his sector time going to be? 7 tenths of improvement. That is quite good actually for the man in 8th place at the moment. He needs to find the time here, otherwise he will be stuck towards back. I don't know if Umanoid's going to be coming out for a lap. Who knows? And JB to the line. 6th fastest for the McLaren. Still a little bit ways off his teammate, but the man who's trying to make me eat my words at the moment is Michael Van Dongen. 3 tenths of an improvement, purple in that middle sector. What can Van Dongen do? Now, the DRS is wide open. What can the Aston Martin do? What can he do? He's just going to make me swallow my words and put his car into 4th place at the moment. So, a solid lap there from the Aston Martin. I think further back we've got Ballboy on a lap, and this is the beauty of Monaco. You actually see Ballboy doing laps around here, as he's improving by enough to overtake his teammate. It's Ballboy now. What is he going to do? So he goes down the DRS straight, the Ferrari logo up to the sky, 6th fastest at the moment. Ballboy's actually getting some decent lap times in, to be fair. But the final runs should be on their way now. JB isn't on an improved lap at the moment. Final run should be underway very shortly. As Ballboy and Van Dongen will make their way to the pit lane, get some fresh boots on, and we should get underway. Don't forget a short lap time around here, so people can leave it late. People might even go for 2 burn laps, however, because the fuel load is so high in the cars at the current moment. I'm surprised no one's actually gone out yet to try and burn off a load of fuel. So yeah, this is Mr. Van Dongen pushing on his lap here, as he's hit the wall, and that's Van Dongen in the wall now, and no front wing there, so he's going to have to trundle back to the pits very quickly indeed. As Ballboy, is he going to go for another lap? No, he's going to come into the pit lane here at his natural pace. No, I'm joking. It's faster than me at times, so I'll give him that. As he... Huh? That's just thrown us all off guard, I think. He's retired. Unless... He might not have thingies to tyres, but that's very interesting indeed. It must have killed off his tyres. But he has got plenty of time to get in, get out. As Van Dongen's going to prove for us, I think. And part of me thought he was just going to go for another lap. we're right on board with Michael, however. He will be the next one to start on a lap here. It'll be interesting to see what Michael can do. But we're right on board with the Williams driver here, who looks to be in fine form at the moment. And yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what Michael can do as we go through Massenet into Casino. Now we go. And oh, Michael, where the big sat there at the exterior Casino, but he is down on his time, so I wouldn't be surprised. Then again, I don't think he hasn't got enough time now. We are really running low as final runs are going to be critical here today. Scar and Leslie need to get a push on. Leslie's now made it to the line. Scar needs to hurry up here as Michael, it's over for the Williams driver as he goes for a little burnout. So next up will be JB, the McLaren man. As Bulba says, hello, welcome into the stream. But JB, going through the new chicane we go, and it'll be interesting to see what the McLaren can do here. Can he improve on that starting position? Two drivers in front of him have retired out of the session already, as and one is basically out of here. Let's just try a strategy for this race. Full wet intermediates. There you go. You're driving Ferrari, mate. You don't have strategy. I'll be like, just go for the undercut, innit? It works. Go for the undercut. It's really powerful around here. JB to the line. 7th fastest for the McLaren. Yeah, no macho, mate. Go fucking... yeah, Michael's into the pit lane. The undercut's really powerful around here, to be honest. So Steven stays 7th fastest. It's going to be Sen now to the line. What can he do? He improves on his provisional pole time. It's a 10.8 there now for the Red Bull driver. So I think it's going to be Leslie to go as... Really? Really? As Michael retires in the pit lane. So Scar is the only man who can dislodge Sen from a pole position here in Monaco. Scar now on the run to the line. What can the McLaren do? Can he get pole? No, he doesn't. In the end, he goes for a little spin and stays 3rd fastest. So it is the Red Bull out on top here today. It's Sen on pole. It's Michael in 2nd in for Williams. It's Scar in 3rd. Michael Van Dongen in 4th. Leslie in 5th. Bullboy in 6th. JB in 7th. O'Steven in 8th. Umnoid in 9th with Rackler at the back of the grid there in 10th. But don't forget, everyone will be scoring points today as long as you finish your DNF. You ain't scoring points, you cheeky buggers. So, be interesting to see what would happen here today. So nice to see Nelsano get 11th. Sorry, he's just invisible. I'm joking. Let me just put some bloody Dr. Pepper. Now, if it's a wet race, I'm gonna curse someone. It's not. It is bone dry here. And I forgot. Do we run the formation lap? Macho, please confirm if do we run the formation lap now or not. If you're in the stream, please confirm. I actually don't know. And again, I apologise for my lack of energy. I'm really tired at the moment. It's been a long day. It's going to be a long week. But 18 hours of work, but oh well. As I bet you someone's ready up. So it shouldn't be too long now till we get underway and put foot to the floor. We do have formation lap on. Thank you very much indeed. So we're going to have a quick look here at the tyre strategy. Everyone choosing the harder compounder tyre, apart from Michael F1 and Michael Van Dongen here. The two Michaels deciding to go for the yellow walled compound tyre. Nobody going for the red walled here today. It'd be interesting to see, could Michael and Van Dongen Michael F1 both pull off an undercut here. The undercut is powerful around Monaco, especially if you're in clean air. You just don't want to be stuck in traffic here today. As I think everyone's going to have a natural pace. Then at Portier with the guys at the back just going through the hairpin. Did Rackler go into the wall? We won't be able to know. We won't know until next time. Until we see his POV or something. Who knows? He might have just gone to the wall like a spoon. But a bit of a gap forming there between the AlphaTauri and the Aston Martin. Just get the tyre temperatures up at the moment. Please, ladies, no heroics into Zandvoort. We don't want to see anyone out on the first lap here. Just make sure no one does donuts. And Sam will be to the inside. Michael will have the outside. This is going to be Michael's. Oh, Michael, the cheeky! The cheek of the Williams there. He's lined up just enough so he's able to cut over the Red Bull. But we are going to get underway here for the Monaco Grand Prix here in FRL. It's going to be 5 red lights here for Monaco. And we are underway here today, and the camera angle is not doing us any favours indeed. So we're going to ride on board with Sen, who's been already passed by Michael. Michael into the lead of the Monaco Grand Prix. Michael out on top, Sen in second. Scar still holding on to third him. And Dongen's medium's not working very well. As now the Ferrari of Ballboy's been hounded already by JB as we go through turn 3 here. Everyone's still in one piece at the moment. Effectively, Rackler already making a move on Humanoid as well. The Mercedes not having a lightning start at all here. But it's Michael out on top, Sen in second, Scar in third. And it's going to be interesting to see as everyone settles in for 39 laps here today for the Monaco Grand Prix, as I've had to turn my headset up quite loud just to make sure that it's working. But Michael already trying to gap Sen out of his DRS already. Michael looking really strong at the moment in these opening stages of the race, and it'll be interesting to see what he can do with Sen. Definitely seems to be the later of the breakers here. Oh Stephen has crashed the Monaco chicane. Oh Stephen is out of the Monaco Grand Prix. The virtual safety car makes its first appearance, and I'm sure not its last here in this race. So I find this very ironic. But oh Stephen said at least everyone's got points if they finish. Yeah. As I think he's fuming at Rackler at the moment. Rackler making a bit of a light dive bomb. But it's still Michael out on top, Sen in second, Scar in third. Michael Van Dongen really not having the lightning getaway on the medium Red Bull compounder tyre, but the safety car should be ready at some point here. We're going to basically try and time it here. As ooh. Yeah, I want to get a car right now. I genuinely just want to drive this. Michael's really trying to time this here, but we are green flag running once more for the Monaco Grand Prix here. We're running on board here with the front wing of Sen, who's been able to gain a little bit, but still 9 runners left here, so everyone at the moment will be scoring points apart from most even, as long as everyone makes it to the checker flag. There's your race strategies at the moment, hard to medium or hard medium. We won't see the 2-stop in play I don't think today, unless people do decide to go to that Red Bull compound of tyres. As Leslie decides a trip to the barriers was very much in order. Michael still out on top, Sen in second, Sky in third. As Rackler does pick up the fastest lap of the race, that will be toppled, I think, as we do go from virtual safety car running in just a moment. Rackler all over the back of JB at the moment. Rackler trying to make this a little bit of a last to first at the moment. As the Aston Martin, what can he do? As we go into Mirabeau now. And I think he did have an incident with O'Stephen, which did lead to the DNF. Stephen in the comments there, not happy at all, saying fucking joke that is. I think that might have been a collision with Rackland. We could see that be reported. Don't forget the rulings with incidents leading to DNFs being 3 penalty points no matter what, if you are found at fault. So this could be a qualifying ban coming the way of the Aston Martin here today. He's going to have to be a little bit careful at the moment here and be a bit more patient. But, oh my gosh, he's the only driver in DRS. I'm bored! I'm bored, ladies and gentlemen, I'm bored. No heroics into Sandoval here from Rackler. Though he's only a little bit more patient at the moment here, trying to keep, can you hit someone on a straight road incline? I don't think Stephen is very happy with Mr. Rackler at the moment. How do you hit someone in a straight? I'm very interested now. I genuinely am really interested to see that a little bit later. But Michael looking really strong at the front at the moment here. We're riding on board with this battle as it's really the only battle we have at the moment. And Bullboy is really backing up JB and Rackler at the moment. And we're going to see, could Rackler make the move into the Nouvelle chicane? As running really close at the moment. Don't forget the timings are based on the lap as well. So, oh, he's really locking up at the moment here. Rackler late on the brakes here, but he's really running close to running into the back. As Stephen says, you won't leave the lobby because it probably looks lobby. I've seen people leave. Actually, yeah, I forgot you're the host, aren't you? That's not ideal, is it? That's what, and I can't host because, yeah. So we do appreciate that one from you, Stephen. That is gentlemanly. Which is the first time I've ever said someone who's a Middlesbrough fan is very gentlemanlike. And if you're wondering why we're still on this battle, it's because it's the only battle we've got so far here in Monaco. And Bullboy is actually doing something worth everything for us, as he is actually holding up this fight so we can watch a battle. Thank you, Bullboy. But he's now working on Rackler at the moment to try and make the move past JB here. As Rackler, through the tunnel we go. Will he launch it? No, I think he's going to think better of sending a very stupid dive bomb. But he is seeming to be one of the latest on the brakes here. But this is really going to be frustrating Rackler at the moment. We know what Rackler can be like at the moment. And seeing these Bullboy going a bit slower here, which is not really allowing Rackler to make the progress that he wants. Oh, that's really close there. But Rackler are able to hold on here, and this does really back him up here. And we might have to see a few moves here from JB to get past Bullboy here. Bullboy looking really, really uncomfortable with the car. But speaking of which, I mean, that's a bit of a commentator's curse. Rackler goes through a half spin, and now it's opening up the door for Umanoid to try and get his way up into 8th position. But he thinks better of diving it down the inside. They know points are possible today for everyone here today. And as Steven says, I hope Umanoid takes him out. I think you have to bribe him slightly for Umanoid to take someone out. Umanoid seeming quite clean this season. Yeah, Umanoid, he's been quite clean. I've got a bit of bias here, as he was my teammate for some time in F2 last season, but Rackler still all over the back. Oh, there's contact! Oh, there's contact between JB and Bullboy, and then Rackler and JB as well. And could that be damage to the McLarens from wing? We're gonna have to ride on board to have a look. And I think that could be a bit of his end plate gone. No, it's not. Thankfully, get away with that. Bullboy being a bit of a train conductor at the moment here. All aboard the Bullboy train, I guess. But still, Michael out on top, Sennin second, Scar in third. And this is still a pretty good battle, to be fair. And maybe sometimes you need a train conductor. Oh, Rackler thinks about it. He can't make the move. JB is positioning his car that good. Rackler is now going to get even more irked off at the moment here, as he's really needs to get this move done if he has any chance of getting onto the podium or near his brother here. Here comes Rackler down the inside of a Nouveau chicane. He makes the move on JB, and now it's the Ferrari of Ballboy here. He's hit one Ferrari into the wall, but can he make it cleanly past the other Ferrari here today? Oh my word, that is the difference between Rackler and Ballboy. Yeah, this current stage, Ballboy braking. Ballboy driving a little bit like an old lady at the moment. Rackler driving like Verstappen at the moment, you could say. Verstappen and the grandmother GP wanted to refer to him as in the 70th anniversary Grand Prix in 2020. If you know, you know. This is really going to be interesting now. Where is Rackler going to make the move? He'll probably do him a Nouveau chicane, to be fair. Rackler drives like Mazepin. No, but he's not in the wall yet. And he hasn't been overtaken. He's been doing the overtaking. More like Mick Schumacher. Oh, Ballboy. Ballboy! Here comes Rackler again down the inside of a Nouveau chicane though. And he's mugging Ballboy. He just mugged him off, the cheeky bugger. Now Rackler is through up into 6th place here. Rackler looking quite strong. But will the incident with Stephen come back to bite him? Stephen is just absolutely livid with his teammate here for not doing a better job at that one. And that's interesting to see there though. But still, wow. But by the time Rackler has got past both Ballboy and JB, Michael has got a 3-second lead over Sven, who's got a 4-second lead over Scar. And Van Dongen's fighting, as Steven says, don't worry, it will be reported. So Rackler should be getting a penalty for the incident there. And if it does lead to a DNF, obviously, it does lead to a very hefty penalty. But Michael Van Dongen now, what is he able to do? As he's just outside the DRS here of Scar, and this is for the podium positions here. Scar trying to get his first podium of the season here. And I think McLaren desperately do need the points at the moment here. Lap 9 of 39 here so far, so we've still got a load more laps to go. And now pit stops. Oh, Scar's hit the wall! Scar has hit the wall! Has he got damage? Yes, he has! Scar has got damage, and he's gonna continue on! How has he got damage from hitting his rear? That is intriguing indeed. Sen picks up a 3-second time penalty now! Everything! Unlike Kota, unlike Spain, everything is now it's coming together for Michael F1. And genuinely speaking, everything. And could Michael win this? I genuinely think Michael is now your favourite to take a Monaco Grand Prix win. I'm just hoping that Valtteri hasn't. I'm really just hoping Valtteri hasn't done a bloody the PAFR-WRC stuff, because I'm gonna get 2 stage wins. Come on, boy. And just so you know, I'm having some alcohol. There we go. It's quite nice to be fair. Remember, give it mouth. If the bottle's not breathing, give it mouth to mouth. Michael Van Dongen, by the way, making a move past Scar. I think that must have been through the Nouveau chicane. That's seeming to be the favourite place to overtake it for everyone. Scar really struggling at the moment. He needs to come into the pit lane at some point, otherwise it's just going to go from bad to worse here for the McLaren driver. And JB also coming into the pit lane. That's for the medium compound tire. That must have been damage. And I guess we'll drive on board with a few cars. Let's try on board with Humanoid. Let's see what he can do. It'll be interesting to see what Humanoid does here. As yeah, put me in. Let me race next time. I might have actually got a podium round here, to be fair. I'm on board with a few guys. This is what happens when you do solo commentary around Monaco with 9 drivers, where commentator turns to alcohol. Sen is really pushing now. And Michael is just cruising. But the grip on those mediums will start to fade off, so again, Michael, I think he's really in an optimal position in this race as long as there's not a safety car. Rackler. And speaking of Rackler, he's called up to Leslie already! Rackler, could he be an outside shot to win this Grand Prix? And let's look at something. Let's look at the gap to the leader for a little bit for you all. As Leslie deciding he'd rather park on the track limits. As Rackler's still all over the back right now. Oh, Leslie trying to make sense of that AlphaTauri around here. I don't think Rackler will dive bomb Leslie too much. I think they are good friends in real life. As they have that Scar into the pit lane now, that's going to be for a wing change. He's really struggling now on the harder compounder tyres with that damaged wing. So that could be a 2-stopper going the way of the McLaren here today. As Rackler decides he's from Tokyo with that drift. So it's going to be interesting to see where if Leslie will defend this really heavily at the moment. But he is really holding a Rackler at the moment, and it's a good defence so far from Leslie. Let's hope to see more of it from the man who's got a surprise first maiden podium in FRL at the American Grand Prix round 3 of the season, and it's something I have to say with heavy heart. He has got more F2 that is dodgy, lads. That was dodgy, wasn't it? That looks a bit suspicious. Maybe a bit of AlphaTauri Mastermind team orders there. What? Michael's got wing damage. What? Right. Michael might have just had some bad luck now. Oh, for God's sake, Michael. And now he's going to be stuck behind Leslie. Lap 14 here, he's onto the harder compound tyres. The mediums have died massively there. And Michael down into 5th now, but still in a really good position to take a podium. And the first of the season for the man who, the runner-up of F2 Season 5, I believe. F3 Season 5, my apologies. Not F2 Season 5, F3 Season 5. But still, ahead of ball boys, so it could be worse for Michael at this stage in this race. He could be stuck behind the Ferrari driver, who is driving a little bit like a tortoise at the moment. But Michael, all over the back right now, sent into the pit lane here. These feel like some really ugly pit stops here. This is not going to be helping Michael. Leslie is not driving. And now, is Michael going to get ahead of Sen? Yes, he is! Sen has been done. This is why the undercut is so powerful on this game. The new tyres really helping Michael there. And now, no, don't tell me. Ballboy, through goes Ballboy. Is he going to make the move? No, he doesn't in the end. I thought we would have saw a bit of an overtake from the Ferrari here today. That is... wow. And Michael now really chasing down Rackler. And I hope for our sake we don't see any overtake for defending. Scar making his first overtake, possibly his only overtake for this race. You just never know. The man who, I think he's mimicking what Daniel Ricciardo would have been driving like in that McLaren. Pretty well. Just kidding. Scar's driving well though. He's driving really good at this current stage here. P6 at the moment though, but he's going to have his sights set on getting back onto the into the podium positions at the moment on this undercut here. However, he is still behind Sen and Michael, and more importantly, he is behind Ballboy as the Aston Martin stay out another lap. And they're now going to want to try and make this a second 1-2 in a row. Oh my gosh. Leslie has lost his wing now, and it's going from bad to worse for the AlphaTauri. Fair play to him, he is continuing on. That is... not a lot of people would continue on in those circumstances. But still now, Van Dongen out on top, Rackler in second, Michael F1 is closing the gap massively in third here. And now could it be a bit of a tactical game here from the Aston Martins to try and force Michael's hand here? As Sen is looking really quick on the medium compound tyre. Don't forget those mediums will really struggle towards the end of this Grand Prix. So Michael's in a really good position now to... oh no! Michael, you're not meant to do that, my friend! You hit the wrong pocket to the barriers, my friend. Oh my gosh. That is a bit of a heart in the mouth moment there for your Williams driver, the provisional race leader in this race. That is a bit of a Code Brown situation for Michael F1. Will Scar make the move on Ballboy? Don't tell me. Scar through Beau Rivage on the outside. No! No! Oh my gosh, that is a horrible one. Oh my gosh, that is a horrible crash indeed there for Scar. And that's contact with Ballboy. And one Ferrari taken out of this race. The second Ferrari causing a collision. Give me a second. I had like a bloody, wheel gun there. Right, what? That's... I don't think you could write this. Ballboy has now got a drive-through. And there's a bit of karma, you could say, for the incident. Whether you say that is Ballboy's fault, however. He comes in to serve it. Fair play, he is going to continue on in this race as well. Michael, though, all over the back of Rackler at the moment. Michael really looking at one with the car at the moment. But don't forget, don't tell me, JB has got the move past Ballboy. And Ballboy, despite he's in the pit lane as well. So Ballboy's got to have to do another lap here, come into the pit lane for it. And he'll still be ahead of Leslie at this point. He's still going to come out in 7th. That says a lot about player races. Michael, though, don't tell me he's gone for it. Michael, Rackler over the top there, defence at the moment for his trying to help his brother out here. But please don't tell me that's led to damage for Michael F1. And this is really helping Sen at the moment here, as Michael just can't seem to make the move done on Rackler. Rackler seeming a bit over the top here with his defence. But it's understandable with his brother currently in the lead. Don't forget, these two are yet to stop, however. Don't tell me, is this going to be heroics into Sandoval here? Please, ladies. No! Michael in the wall! Michael's hit the wall! He hasn't got damage, he has gone away with that! And oh no! There's contact! Sen's lost his wing! Rackler's got damage! And what is happening here in Monaco tonight? You just can't write it. What? Genuinely speaking, at this point, Ballboy's got a drive through. I'm thinking JB and Bloody Humanoid are getting on the podium at this point. Unrealistic with Ballboy with the drive through, but Humanoid could get on there. I don't know how Michael's gone away without damage there. There's yellow flags. That's Rackler with a 3-second time penalty. That could be removed, to be fair, if that is him struggling to make the corner. But who knows? But he's got to come into the pit lane. He'll lose too much time. Sen's going to have to come into Michael's in as well. This race is falling into Michael Van Dongen's lap here. Let's see if it says no, it won't be removed. It could be. That's what I'm saying, it could be. And now this race is falling into Michael Van Dongen's hands. The Aston Martin, out of all of that, he's kept his nose out of trouble. He's the only one who's going to probably finish this race. Like, without having an incident. And JB! Where's he come from? JB is up into the podium! Ah! You couldn't write this race. Ballboy's in for his drive-through here. So Leslie will take over 6th place here. Ah! And don't tell me Michael was in the wall again. He took the corner full speed. I mean, he had no... but no, if he takes it full... Stephen, if he takes it full speed, he would have got a 10-second time penalty. He only got a 3-second for track limits. I will confirm this with you. Detail, look, penalty's 3 seconds for Rackler. If he had gone straight over, he would have got a 10-second time penalty. Sen, no, is all over the back of JB. Sen's going to make the move. Down into the Nouveau chicane. JB thinks better of it. He's probably going to try and stick with the Red Bull here, knowing the Red Bull has got a 3-second time penalty. As Stephen, well, in my opinion, won't be removed. You're not the steward there, you cheeky bagger. We'll see what the stewards do say if Rackler does decide to try and get it removed. Whether Rackler remembers to or not. But this race, genuinely speaking, has fallen into Michael Van Dongen's hands. This guy has literally just drove, and he's going to get the win here from 4th on the grid. Because, wow. But don't rule out Michael F1. The undercut is still so strong, and he's on the fresh mediums now. You can't rule him out of a potential race win. JB has already lost 3 seconds to Sen. He's lost 4 seconds to Sen. JB, lad, you're meant to go fast. Come on. And Michael is really cutting into Van Dongen's gap advantage at the moment. You can't write this race. It's not over. Van Dongen, is he into the pit lane? Van Dongen is into the pit lane. This is his only chance now to capitalise. What tyres is he going to go to? Is this still going to be the red board or the white board? It's the white board. He's going to play it safe here, and he's done all the damage to that medium compound tyre. Michael F1 is currently going through the swimming pool section now, up into the Ratsk as we go. I think Michael Van Dongen is going to be your race leader. Michael Van F1 is coming through Antino's now. He needs an insane amount of straight line speed just to catch up here. Michael Van Dongen is through and up into the lead of the Monaco Grand Prix. Michael F1 in second, Sen in third. Sen is pushing like a madman out there. Rackler has also got the move done on JB, so you can't rule him out. Sen onto the podium here for the Aston Martin team here, despite the penalty possibly coming his way after the incident with O'Stephen. That was interesting. I don't know why the echo bit was on of my headset. And yeah, this is interesting, isn't it, ladies? You would like some vodka. I actually genuinely want some now. Walking up. That is sour. That is sour stuff. Don't know what I've got to smell off ice. Michael though is catching Michael. Michael is catching Michael. I'm gonna go on with Mikel. Michael is chasing Mikel here today, and you know I genuinely think Michael could still win this. You know, you never know. Around second on the grid. It's second versus fourth here. I think Rackler could get his way back onto the podium. He's going to be pushing quite hard though to try and get there. But Michael is all over the back of Van Dongen here. Van Dongen's going to be a bit of trouble here. And what can he do? He's going to think better of diving it down the inside of Van Dongen here. As we just in the rear end of Humanoid. Nice to see him turn up to the race and what? But Van Dongen still has got that Williams all over the back of and in his rear mirrors here. It's going to be interesting to see, will Michael F1 send it into the nouveau chicane? No, he thinks better of dive bombing him there, but he's really closing the gap. There's contact! If you just saw the dust cloud there from the rear wing of Mikel Van Dongen here, and Mikel trying to hold on to this race win here. He's right up to the barriers through the swimming pool, and he's really early on the brakes now. He's trying to save his tyres. Michael is really pushing his to the bitter end here. Don't forget as well, there is major tyre wear if you do rub against the walls, so don't do that, ladies and gentlemen. And here in Monaco, if you do it at full speed, you'll be a bloody spoon, but you'll lose your suspension. Insights with Zook. As we go through into a casino now, into turn 4 right now. This is a great part for the lead. Sen is going to be third at the moment here, but all this is actually sort of helping Rackler out, as Rackler's now able to make his way up. JB is out! And the virtual safety car is back! Hello, we missed you! We've missed this Donny here. Has Jamie crashed at Sanderbot? Wow. This is intriguing. But this is really now helping Michael save some of his medium compounder tyre now. So it'll be interesting to see, can Michael F1 make his way into this into the race lead and get a second race win for Williams here, or will it be back to back for Aston Martin? Rackler, no, Michael's in! Michael's into the pit lane! And has he just gifted the race win to Michael Van Dongen? Is Rackler in? No! The green flags are out! Michael's been caught napping! And he's in for a wing change again. Oh my gosh, this guy loves his wings. Chicken wings, or something. We'll go for the fastest lap here, but this is Rackler now into third place now. And Michael might have just thrown away a good chance of getting onto the podium here. But has he? Of course, we've seen all of today that anything is possible here at the Monte Carlo at the Monaco Grand Prix. Don't rule out Michael. He can still win this on that Red Bull soft compounder tyre. Don't rule him out. But he is losing time here. But someone who is gaining time actually is Rackler. Seeing quite quick at the moment here. As Sen, is he going to try and make the move on Michael Van Dongen? Michael just needs to defend really. No, and Sen has got that 3 seconds. He could really well pressurise Sen into making mistakes here and go for moves that he shouldn't necessarily be going for. And the longer this race goes on, I think the more desperate Sen's going to get in that Red Bull cockpit. As yeah, Donggood's still all over the back. Still got that Red Bull all in his mirrors. And I remember a few seasons ago. Oh, Sen to the wall! And he's reset the track. That's going to be a penalty going the Red Bull's way. And out of all this, it's a Red Bull what? It's an Aston Martin 1-2 again. For God's sake, this Aston Martin dominance is boring, ladies and gentlemen. As I think Sen, yeah, he clipped the wall. Michael, you can get a podium here. Michael, you can get a podium if you're careful. Get the fastest lap and then go and be careful, you cheeky bugger. There you go. There's your bonus point. Now be careful. I want to see him on the podium here. I think he can't even rule that ball boy again onto the podium here because the the front guys are making mistakes around here. I mean, we've seen Sen lose his front wing twice in this Grand Prix. I mean, even Leslie or Humanoid, if they just keep their noses in this, they could genuinely take a surprising podium here. As Leslie is now into the pit lane here, that's probably going to be for the softest compounder tyre, the Red Bulls. As it's going to be interesting to see, can Humanoid get out ahead of the Alpha Tower here? Here comes Humanoid. Down the main straight out of Antonino's. What can he do? He's up into 6th now. And they're about for the wooden spoon. As Leslie's on mediums. I'm so confused. Ladies and gentlemen, I am confusion. But here on lap 28, it's still Michael Van Dongen out on top, Rackler in second, Michael F1 in third. But can Michael get his way into second place here? Don't forget, Rackler has got that penalty, and he has got possibly one looming with the incident involving O'Stephen. And Michael could genuinely make his way up into the top half here. Don't forget as well, Ballboy's probably maybe going to get a penalty for the incident as well with Scar. Who knows? And JB, well, he just retired on his own accord, the cheeky bugger. He went into a wall. So 16.5 seconds is the gap to Michael Van Dongen with Michael, F1 here. So the two Michaels separate by 16.5 seconds. Then it's 31 seconds to Sen. And it's 48 to Ballboy in total. Then it's 2 in far for Humanoid. And then Leslie's already a lap down to both Aston Martins. So yeah, great day for AlphaTauri. I crashed, I didn't retire. Hey. You're the only one out of all of them here to crash by yourself. You're the only one to retire by yourself, you cheeky bugger. At least Scar and O'Stephen had incidents, which caused a little bit of drama. But at least you've turned up. You might have crashed out, but at least you turned up to the race, and that's all we can ask for, really. Broken wing, you cheeky bugger. I didn't break your wing, did I? I didn't break your wing. I think. If I did, sorry. Sorry if I broke your wing. I do a bit of a Verstappen, I touchy the front wing. What if Michael's been needing new front wings all race? Leslie Pitt is your latest driver to pick for 3 second time penalty. That's going. I think that's a corner cut. Corner cut through Sandoval there. Lap 30 or 39 here, and the race has turned into a bit of a stalemate at the moment. No one really close together. Michael Van Dongen leading, Rackler in second, Michael F1 in third now. Michael's still chasing down the Aston Martins on that soft compound tyre. He needs 5 seconds to get into the penalty here. It's now 6 seconds of Rackler. He's gained 6 seconds here to get in the penalty of Rackler and take home a P2. It'll be interesting to see. We'll go through your position changes now, ladies and gentlemen. Your position changes for this race are as follows: Michael Van Dongen, 3 places gained. Rackler, to be fair, from 10th on the grid to 2nd is pretty phenomenal. The hell is the virtual? Oh, hey, no, you can't drive. You can't pat. You can't park there, sir. I know I can't park there. As Sam picks up another 3 seconds. Please don't crash. I actually want more finishers, please. As Michael is into the pit lane, he's got a free pit stop here, and he's able to go now for the softer compounder tyres here. As Sen is now coming through the Rascals. Don't! Michael, if you go for another... He hasn't gone for another wing change! Praise the Jeepers! Praise Jeepers! He hasn't gone for another wing change here, but here comes Sen! Yeah, I think Michael might have got his calculations a little wrong there. No one picks up a drive-through ball boy, so well done to you. But nice to see your position change. Just Sen down 2 now, Michael down 2. Bullboy up 1, Leslie down 1, and Humanoid up 2. And obviously JB down 1, Scar down 6, O'Stephen down 2, but they were all out, so... but Michael will be interesting to see here. He's on the fresh softs now. And genuinely speaking, a Fitz race, you can't call it. I'm genuinely saying now, you cannot call this race. No. I'll make a very late race prediction. Umnoid's winning from a lap down on everyone. I think it's a lap down on everyone. Unfortunately, we'll have a look at the leader gap. Looks to me like he is. Unfortunately for him, what's the most? He's a lap down to most. He's a lap down to everyone other than Leslie and Ballboy. Everybody. You can tell I'm really bored at the moment. Michael's still pushing though. He wants to try and extend his fastest lap margin and make sure no one else can go for it. Michael, I don't think anyone else is going to go for it, buddy. So don't worry. Maybe Sam. Maybe Sam. Do I have some more alcohol? I have got a... I need to... It's not enough ice. Here comes Michael down the inside of the nouveau chicane on Sen. And that's him up and through into 3rd. Could he possibly? Or was he thrown away a 2nd here? Because I think he genuinely could have got 2nd here in this Grand Prix. Sen now into 4th here. And probably going to be where he finishes in this race here. Sen not been ideal from pole position here. 2 incidents, losing his wing twice. Not ideal for the Red Bull, but the Bybit now split open. Could he possibly get back into the video asset of Michael F1 and possibly be carried along by the Williams driver? The Williams, though, lapping the AlphaTauri, it looks like here. And I'm bored. I'm really bored now. Michael, can you just like cut a few corners, you know, and just, you know, make this race interesting? Never again. Never. Don't do Monaco again, lads, please. But we're just gonna ride aboard with Sen, the Red Bull. Not really up to it right now to chasing down Michael and gapping the 6-second time penalty he's got. So, Sen, don't. Is that no? You can't write a script for this race. The rain's here. What? Welcome to FRL F2, where the race is just whatever. You can't win You can't win normally here. You have to win by having like about 42 issues. And the rain is here, please. Michael, don't go to Inters yet. You're on the soft on-pound. You're in the perf. Michael right now is in the best scenario possible. He's on the wet, softest tyres, so the grip's going to be fading and fading as this rain keeps coming. The Astons are on harder compounder tyres. We're going to look at the lap life. Impartial commentary, ladies and gentlemen. Rackler is on older mediums compared to the hards of Michael van Dongen. The rain is here now. Is anyone finishing? It's Rackler showing though the minions still have grip. His brother seeming to really be struggling in these conditions at the moment. 5 laps to go in this race. Will it get wet enough that for somehow the medium compounder tyres make an entrance? Are we actually going to see the Inters here? Michael's really struggling. And Michael van Dongen's really struggling here. Rackler looking a bit more at ease in these conditions in comparison to his brother. Michael, though, really the one who can gain out of everyone here so far in this race. On the softest compound tyre. Sen as well is in good position. And Michael stays out. Anthony knows he goes through. Sen is pushing though and picks up another 3-second time penalty. Not that he's going to lose many positions at the moment. Yellow flags. I think that's Humanoid. Humanoid's gone for a spin. And that's damage to the front wing there for the Mercedes W14 car. And that is going to be another trip to the pit lane there for the Mercedes. Let's hope he does finish this race, however. And scores those 6 points. Michael is into the pit. Michael. What are you doing? Michael. He's in front of us. Michael, is it wet enough? I'm going to run a ball with Bull Boy here, because he is an experienced head. He knows what he's doing at times. Not fully sure. I'm going to watch on board with him and see, is it wet enough? I mean, we're not really able to tell here in the commentary box. I mean, it's nice and dry for us here. As we sit upon everyone else and watch these guys struggle. As, yeah, even though it sticks to dries, I don't think it's going to rain enough. That's my bet. I just don't think it's going to rain enough for Michael F1 to be in a race winning position at the moment. Bullboy is into pit lane though. Bullboy shows the Inters. Is it wet? No, Michael Van Dongen doesn't think so. Rackler's in! Rackler is in! Has Michael Van Dongen just thrown away a possible race victory? Sen, what's he gonna do? Rackler, what does he pick? He's back onto dries, so he's gone for grippier, newer, medium compounder tyres there. Sen is staying out. Rackler could theoretically box, to be fair. There's yellow flags. Who is that? That's Humanoid. It's Humanoid. Humanoid's gone off at Mirabeau. And you just can't call this race. Who's going to win it? Is Michael going to be able to hold on those white wall tyres? Is Rackler playing the team game here to try and back up Sen into every backup Sen so his brother can box? Is Michael still in contention for this race win? I think the only way to do this is to get our lap data back up. So, 20.7. Keep that in mind. 20.7, 20.6. Michael is going faster on the Inters, but not fast enough to get back onto the podium here. These guys are going to stay out now. They're going to risk it. They've got to. There is no point box. This is your only lap now to box. Van Dongen stays out. He's going to have to brave it out now to the very end on those harder compounder tyres and basically go onto a very, very bad part of the track there. Is anyone in? Humanoid in. That is for wing damage, to be fair to him. Rackler staying out. Sen, what's he going to do? He stays out. He's going to have to play the long game here. Bullboy we're going to watch the sector times here. So, 50.8.9. Michael, what's he done? 50. It's getting faster. It's time for the Inters. The Inters look faster. Or it's just Michael pushing the limit too much at the moment. He needs to gain 10 seconds in 2 laps at the moment on the Inters. He needs a miracle to get onto this podium at the moment. Sen, 9 seconds worth of penalties at the moment here. I think Rackler ahead. He's doing quite well. But Michael Van Dongen, he's just going to be trying to get the car to the end at this point. He needs to push this car to the end. The rain is coming down heavy though. And could it be a matter of just coming in to secure his tyres? Well, secure the car to the end here and playing it safe. We just do not know here. There's yellow flags in behind. Is that Michael? Michael! Michael! It's lost its wing and the race. That looked a certainty for the Williams. It was his destiny to win it here in Monaco. Has just gone up in flames for the Williams team. And that all but assures Sen will be going on to the podium for Red Bull. I mean, Red Bull's first podium of the season here. But these guys are it's so treacherous. You can't call this. For all we know, Van Dongen could crash out. He's struggling so much. The rain is coming down heavy. And Ballboy, if Ballboy's overtaking you, something's wrong. The tyres. If Michael stays out, that's the smart thing to do, I think. But you can just tell, everyone is struggling so much. Yellow flags, who's that? Sen! Sen's gone off! Sen's locked up. Michael! Is he still in contention? He's wall riding at this point. And now it's a matter of, is the front wing gonna be too much to deal with for Michael F1? He's on the Inters, however, do not forget that. Has he closed the gap enough? He needs 5 seconds to close the gap enough and to get onto the podium here. But somehow, in all the chaos here in Monaco, it's back-to-back for Aston Martin. Michael Van Dongen is the master of Monaco and wins the Monaco Grand Prix. And his brother will round out for a second, 1-2 in a row. And it's Aston Martin delight. 86 points gained in the last 2 laps. In the last 2 races for Aston Martin. They are coming back here with vengeance here. Sen, the lockup didn't matter enough for the Red Bull. He comes across the line to take a brilliant podium here in Monaco. Despite being on pole, he still comes home to take third. Michael F1, the man who was destined to win this race. But his destiny, it wasn't enough. But he's going to come home 4th place for Williams. Leslie is in 6th for Numenoid 7th. The man we're waiting on now is the 3-time champion, Matt, down in 5th place. As Michael's retired. How's he retired like that? Michael will take home 4th. So Ballboy will be home in 5th there. And your driver today would get by the in-game fans is Rackler, second. Phenomenal job there from the Aston Martin here in Monaco. But it is his brother leading the Silverstone-based outfit out onto the podium here for a second 1-2 in a row. It's Aston Martin delight in these last 2 rounds. Can they keep it up though as we go to Portugal next week? And you could say it's too early, but Aston Martin could be your favourites to win the F2 Constructors' Championship. But can they make their way back into the title fight here today? But it's still a great enough points there for the Aston Martin teams. The Red Bull gets home third there, 15 points there. Crucial in the Constructors' battle as well. How crucial would that turn out to be? But it is. Michael out on top, Rackler in 2nd, Sen in 3rd, Ballboy in 4th, but he will drop down into 5th, as Michael did retire out there, but he's meant to be in 4th. So Michael in 4th, Bulby in 5th. You'll see that from the timings. Leslie in 6th, Humanoid in 7th, JB, Scar, and O'Steven are your non-finishers here today. I don't know how Scar scored 2 points, though. That is quite funny, indeed, to see there. But it'll be interesting to see. I don't know if the result will stand, but I think the one result that will stand will be Michael van Dongen taking the race win. He genuinely did not have an incident. So I'll just go. So I've just asked, so who knows, eh? Let's quickly make sure, yeah, we are still streaming at least. I'll give them till 8:22 to reply back. So I had quickly over to the showroom for you, ladies and gentlemen. You can see my player car if you want, the Hyundai Motorsport car. Didn't see this bad boy today, but we'll give them 2 minutes. I'll invite them into the party. If they don't join, in 2 minutes' time, we'll call it a day, and we'll do the outro together. But Rackler, Van Dongen, and Sen. There we go. Maybe we can invite Rackler in or something. So we'll add them in, see what they want, if they want to. As I think they've all had to go. So I think that's actually going to round it out for this video. This stream, sorry, not this video. We'll look at the Alpine, why not? We didn't see this car today, so, oh well. But that is going to do it for FRL F2 Season 13 for the Monaco Grand Prix. We'll be live tomorrow with Mr. O'Steven and Mr. Bullboy for the F1 Monaco Grand Prix. Whether it goes ahead or not, we do not know, however. I'm sure it will be still a pretty thrilling race to watch. Next week, we head over to the Algarve, I believe. I will have a double check for you now, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, next week will be the last of that. Will be the last race of this third of the season. But we are heading over to the Algarve for the Portuguese Grand Prix at Portimao. 33 laps ahead of us. Hopefully, the attendance is a lot better. But can anyone topple the Aston Martin dominance at this current stage? Make sure to tune in next week to find out. I've been Zook. You guys have been amazing. Don't forget to subscribe and like to the stream as well. And we'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.